This episode of Spanos Antics, we see if the Volvo can do a burnout. Check it out. Welcome to Spanos Antics. Good morning. The Volvo. She's finally on the road. We're putting some few miles on her, testing out all the running gear, and get this engine dialed in. Had a few little teething problems. We've had a sensor issue on the throttle body and the power steering pump. But you know, some of these bits are second hand, so you know, with the donor car, we never had it running, so to be fair, not too bad. Sweet, let's go for a little drive. Right, let's go for a little drive in the Volvo. So how is she to drive? Power steering is an absolute dream. That's the best thing I've done. As a general drive, she is pretty smooth. Not too loud, don't scare the neighbours. Until you use the loud button. It's very loud. The 6-speed gearbox, RS200 gearbox, is really nice. It feels very tight, very precise. It's got a nice little like engagement thud. Yeah, it's got a nice little engagement thud. It like just locks in. It's amazing. The clutch, I'm not fully sold on it yet. So the pedal is pretty stiff. And the travel, even though I've changed master cylinder a couple of times, like as a drift car or track day car, I think it's probably perfect. As a daily driver, drop the kids off, bit of a leg acre. So we'll see about that. And the flywheel, I'm using the MR2 flywheel for the kit, electric brake kit. I think it's a little bit light. So it's a bit zoo, it's a bit zippy. With the clutch it's a bit light. So that's my only bugbear, is maybe a heavier flywheel and a slightly less aggressive clutch. Might make it just a little bit nicer as a daily hackabout, but at the moment, I'm happy as it is. It's fine. Power delivery on this 3UZ is absolutely amazing. It is so smooth and linear, the power curve. It comes in nice and early, and then it just pulls like an absolute freight train all the way up to probably $6 grand. It's still pulling, and then after that it starts to tail off a bit, and then the rev limiter's set at like 7 something. By the time you get to the rev limiter, it's not, you know, not pulling as much power anymore, so it doesn't really matter. I do have one issue, which is some sort of intermittent issue, which I'm trying to track down. It's driving me insane. Is it's got some weird idle issue. Sometimes, once it's warmed up, it'll idle at either 1200 RPM or 500 RPM. So a high idle or a low idle, and I've just got to figure out what it is, whether it's a vac leak or what it is, I don't know. It'll be something stupid, I imagine. But I haven't tracked that down yet. Normally it idles at 850, just on the nose, sits there perfectly. Something else I figured out while I was driving it, rear axle ratios. I found out I've got a 390 rear diff. Great for ripping off at the lights, smoky burnouts. I think you could probably do a fourth gear burnout in this thing. She's a one wheel peel at the moment, but you know. But on the motorway, cruising at sort of 80, 75, 80, we're pulling like 4,500 revs, which is a little bit too high. So I'm in the process of trying to find a different axle with different ring and pinion. They did do a 331, struggling to find one. I found a few 354s, so hopefully once I get one of them, that should bring all the gearing down. So I've been basically driving it quite a lot recently. Take the kids to school in it, moving furniture about in it. The old Volvo earning its keep today. Zipped up to Wheels Day, which you've probably seen the vid.
Hi!
How's this?
Oh, what does this say?
Ooh, gauges.
Oh, gauges.
You haven't seen my new button. You seen my new button?
No, what does the button do?
Oh, you have to wait a minute. Oh, the new button, the noisy button.
I think I'm going to throw up trying to look at the screen. Look where we're going. I've lost my sunnies.
You've not been in the Volvo in anger?
No, I'm not. I thought it was a sedate car. Doesn't go too bad, does it? Oh shit.
She's alright.
What does the knob say? 6 speed. Oh.
Right. Do you want to do the button? One click down. That's it, it's one click. That's it.
Oh. Oh, that sounds nice.
That's closed.
Right, didn't it?
That way you are.
Definitely goes alright. Not too loud either.
What would it get?
Sort of back there, which is quite nice.
She barks. There she is. Volvo on the road.
Yay.
Hey! Definitely needs some new rear axle bushes. It's like
Really?
all the bushes are just like wobbling
Flopping
around. Going, ah! I've been here since 99, 78, no, 79. I'm hanging.
It sounds rude on like off gear, isn't it? Like on load.
Splitting up.
Oh no.
Oh no. We're breaking the Volvo.
Oh god. Oh god, we're going to be in so much trouble.
Quite technical. Covered the gun, but quite technical. We're fixed.
Yay!
Oh no, I'm stuck on the side of a lay-by with the hazards on. Yeah, that idling issue's still there then. We're coasting, kids!
Oh no.
That's a new fault code. New fault code! Hey! Just to see the 3,000 RPM, I'm not doing anything. Accelerate, don't do anything. It's okay. We got the technology. There's a very simple fix to this. Just do the battery, reconnect the battery. We just need to idle around this roundabout at a stupid RPM. What's a 1128? Somebody tell me.
You fucked it.
What's a 1128? A new one.
So what's the fix?
Disconnect the battery, reconnect the battery.
Simple.
I reckon that'll do it. Maybe. Let's find out. The battery's configuring all the gauges. Social mode.
Quiet time.
So she's running and driving. And a badass little Volvo. All that's left now is suspension and sorting out a few niggles. We're on a little bit out of time and money for the suspension, to be honest. So we need to gonna sort of just sit up a bit. I want to pull it apart, get all the suspension powder coated, and slowly sort of gather bits. I really want to get it to a hill climb event. There's one locally on the south coast, which I want to get it to. I also want to put it in a couple of track days. And there's a drag racing event in July. Now the drag racing event I can probably go to with the suspension setup I've got. We'll just go in straight lines. But everything else, the suspension needs doing. So I think we'll take it drag racing in July. We'll film that. We're going to stick on a rolling road. We'll film that. and then hopefully we'll sort some decent suspension out for it. I'm hoping maybe to get a bit of somebody to help me out with that, one of the Volvo companies or something, and we'll go from there. So watch this space. See you later. Don't forget, like and subscribe.